Welcome back to my channel. Today I will share with you how to grow and restore orchids that are suffering from shriveled, wilted leaves, helping them quickly regain their vitality and original beauty after just a few days. As you can see here, the leaves are wrinkled, limp, severely dehydrated, a clear sign of the plant being weakened by a mucky substrate, fungus, or improper care. In particular, many people when buying orchids, especially those grown according to industrial models, do not pay attention to changing the environment and treating the substrate, so after a while, the flowers fade, the leaves wilt, the roots rot, and the plant begins to shrink, losing vitality. But don't be discouraged, because if handled properly, we can completely help the plant recover to its original health. First, calmly check the entire plant and current substrate. We gently remove the plant from the pot to observe the roots and the substrate inside. If you see dry leaves, shriveled roots, or the substrate turns dark and has a strange smell, it is a sign that fungi have invaded. Green, black, or white mold spots on the substrate are the source of fungal diseases. They often cause root rot, preventing the plant from absorbing nutrients and water. Therefore, we must remove all the old substrate. Do not regret it, because in there, although it looks normal from the outside, bacteria and mold are still residing in large numbers. If kept, the plant will have difficulty recovering. What country are you watching this video from? Leave a comment to let me know. It's great that we can connect and chat with each other from all over the world. And if you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button to support me and so you don't miss any orchid care tips. It's great to have you along on this journey. After removing all the substrate, we will have the bare roots of the plant, and from here we will start to recover using a new method. In the next part, we will proceed to prune all damaged roots and branches of the orchid to help prevent disease and help the roots to grow new roots. Cut each set of roots. Any roots that are rotten, dry, or soft need to be cut off immediately. As you can see here, the damaged roots, turning brown-black, shriveled if kept, there will be a place for mold to grow, causing rot to spread to the healthy roots. Cut off the damaged roots one by one, keeping only the roots that are still firm, ivory white or fresh green at the root tip. Those are the roots that are still able to absorb water and nutrients. Next, we check the stem and flower branches. Branches that have wilted, flowers that have faded, like here. The entire part from the flower stem up is dry, wrinkled and dark. We cut off neatly right at the base of the branch. Cutting off the dead branches will help the tree focus on nourishing the stem, growing new roots and recovering faster, instead of having to maintain useless parts. The remaining old branches also need to be pruned cleanly, keeping only the main stem healthy. After completing the above steps, our orchid roots and stems have been cleaned, neat, and ready for the next stage of processing and restoration. In the next part, we will clean the entire orchid with clean water to completely remove dirt and mold that is still stuck on the stem and roots. Use a clean water hose with moderate force. Do not spray too hard to avoid damaging the roots or young leaves. Gently hold the orchid and thoroughly wash the entire stem, roots, and underside of the leaves, paying special attention to the gaps between the leaves and the nooks and crannies around the base, because that is where mold and bacteria often reside. The clean water will help wash away all dirt, residue, and remaining pathogens, helping the plant to be more airy and clean, best prepared for the next step of nutrient treatment. After thoroughly washing the entire plant, rinse it with water again. Then gently lift the plant out to drain before moving on to the next stage in the recovery process. Next, we will start preparing the ingredients to restore the orchid. And today's main ingredient is Malabar spinach, a familiar but extremely nutritious leaf. Malabar spinach contains high levels of vitamin C, B, E, and many trace minerals, helping to stimulate the orchid to recover quickly, regenerate roots and shoots very effectively. First, we will choose the fresh green Malabar spinach leaves. Remove the branches and the damaged parts, and only keep the leaves for use. These Malabar spinach leaves are a very valuable source of natural nutrients for the orchid during the recovery process. After preparing the leaves, we remove the residue and hard stems, then put all the Malabar spinach leaves into the blender. This step helps to extract the maximum nutrients in the leaves, to create a natural solution that helps the plant absorb quickly and recover best. For the next part, we will put about 500 milliliters of clean water into the blender to support the easy blending process and better extract the nutrients from the Malabar spinach leaves. Then, we close the blender lid, ensuring safety during the blending process. Then turn on the machine and proceed to blend until smooth. After grinding, we will prepare a clean jar to filter out the residue of the spinach juice, keeping only the clear water containing the most nutrients. After filtering, we have a jar of pure spinach nutrient water, rich in vitamins and minerals, helping the orchid to recover quickly. For the next part, we will add banana GE, a natural fermentation solution that we brewed about 3 months ago. After fermentation, banana GE has fully absorbed enzymes and nutrients, very good for stimulating roots and nurturing orchid buds. Take about a spoon equivalent to 50 milliliters or 50 cc. Then add it to the filtered spinach juice, creating a perfect nutrient mixture, helping the orchid to recover quickly. Green leaves, strong roots, and early flowering. Next, we will add 500 milliliters of clean water, that is, half a liter of water, to the mixture of spinach juice and banana juice. Then, we stir well so that the nutrients in banana GE and spinach juice are dissolved and completely absorbed into each other. We will let the mixture rest for about 15 minutes, allowing the enzymes in banana GE to take effect, neutralize and detoxify the remaining impurities. After 15 minutes, the mixture of banana GE and Malabar spinach juice has completely dissolved, becoming a liquid nutrient solution rich in enzymes and vitamins. Now we will use this mixture to care for the orchid. First, we scoop a cup of nutrient water, then use a soft cotton pad to soak it evenly in the solution. Next, we gently wipe the orchid leaves, the upper surface to clean the dust layer, and the lower surface to remove mold, bacteria, and remaining impurities. The banana GE and Malabar spinach solution contains many natural nutrients, vitamins, and antibacterial active ingredients, helping to stimulate the regeneration of orchid leaf cells, effectively moisturizing and helping the plant recover quickly. When wiping, the nutrients will penetrate deep into the capillaries of the leaves, helping the plant to absorb quickly, become green and shiny again, and restore strong vitality. Thus, after wiping with a natural nutrient solution, our orchid has been cleaned, demolded and fully nourished, an important foundation step before moving on to the next stage of care. For the next part, we will prepare a clean glass cup. Then, put our orchid root into the cup, making sure the plant is placed neatly, the roots facing down. Next, we will pour the nutrient solution we just mixed, a natural mixture that helps restore and stimulate roots into the cup, so that the roots of the orchid are completely submerged in the solution. We will soak the orchid for about 25 minutes. During this time, the capillaries in the roots will absorb nutrients directly, helping to stimulate the young roots to grow strongly while transmitting nutrients to the stem and leaves, supporting the rapid recovery process. After about 25 minutes, we will gently remove the orchid from the nutrient solution. When soaking the orchid roots in nutrient water, we will see the root tips begin to open, plump and shiny. That is a sign that the roots are active, searching for and absorbing nutrients. This stage helps the orchid recover quickly, the roots grow healthy, and the stems and leaves become lush and full of life. This is the key step for the orchid to regain its form and be ready to enter the next stage of strong growth. In the next step, we will use a little pure cinnamon powder to disinfect and treat open wounds on the orchid especially. Sprinkle cinnamon powder evenly on those areas, helping to fight bacteria, prevent fungus and prevent root rot and tip rot. This is a very important step to ensure that the orchid is not infected after root treatment or pruning. After applying cinnamon powder, let the plant rest for about a day in a cool, slightly humid place, away from direct sunlight. Next, prepare a small jar or cup. Turn the top upside down to keep the base facing up, helping the wound dry naturally and close faster. After a day, the wounds on the orchid have completely dried and healed. Now we can start planting the plant again. We will prepare a transparent glass vase to grow orchids using the semi-hydroponic method. First, gently place the orchid roots in the vase. Adjust the plant to stand firmly in balance. Next, pour clean filtered water into the vase, just enough for the root tip to touch the water, not too deep. The water level lightly touching the root tip will help the plant regulate its own humidity. The roots can easily absorb water vapor and oxygen, and at the same time stimulate new roots to grow healthily. Next, every 2 days, we will spray mist to keep the plant moist once. Especially spray evenly on the leaves and roots to help the plant maintain natural moisture and absorb nutrients better. During daily care, we need to observe the water level in the vase. If the water is low, add more clean water. If the water is cloudy or dirty, we must change it immediately to avoid the accumulation of fungi and bacteria. After completing these steps, we will place the orchid in a shady, airy place with light in the morning or late afternoon. Absolutely avoid direct sunlight shining directly on the plant, so that the orchid grows healthily, roots and new green leaves. After 2 weeks of care, our orchid has started to grow very well. The roots and leaves have become stronger and healthier. The color of the leaves has gradually turned dark green, and the young shoots are also growing strongly. If we observe carefully, we can see that the new root tips have opened, turned bright green, and plump. This is a clear sign that the plant is absorbing nutrients very well. The root tips begin to extend outward, proving that the orchid's root system is active and the plant is in a stable growth phase. With this situation, we will continue to maintain the same care regimen. When we see that the water level in the vase is low, we add more clean water. If the water is cloudy or has sediment, we replace it completely. Maintaining a clean water source will help the orchid grow quickly, have strong roots and healthy, shiny leaves. Next, we will prepare 500 milliliters of nutrient water from Malabar spinach leaves and banana GE to water the plants. Next, we will prepare a spray bottle, then pour the pre-mixed nutrient solution into the bottle. After that, we begin to periodically care for the orchid. Usually, every 2 weeks, we will add nutrients to the plant once to maintain vitality and stimulate new roots. First, we gently lift the orchid, then soak the roots in the nutrient solution. The soaking time is about 20 minutes, enough for the roots to absorb and penetrate all the nutrients, helping the plant recover quickly, with green leaves and strong roots. After soaking, we can reuse the remaining nutrient solution. Pour it into a spray bottle and spray evenly on the entire stem and leaves of the orchid, both the top and bottom of the leaves. This job should also be done every 2 weeks, helping to clean the leaves of dust, antibacterial, and increase the ability to absorb light, thereby keeping the orchid healthy, shiny leaves and growing sustainably. Use a spray bottle to spray nutrients evenly on all orchid leaves. This is the method of foliar fertilization combined with root soaking, helping the plant absorb nutrients quickly and effectively. With such regular and scientific care, the orchid pots in the garden will always be green and healthy, with thick shiny leaves and bloom continuously all year round. A healthy orchid is the foundation for a vibrant and sustainable garden, helping us to continue to nurture, propagate, and care for many other beautiful orchid pots. After soaking in the solution for a suitable time, we will place the orchid in a glass vase or semi-hydroponic pot so that the roots can gradually absorb nutrients. Next, we take the plant out into the natural environment, placing it in a shady, airy place but with light scattered light. This stage is very important because the light will help the plant photosynthesize, restore vitality, and develop stably again. In this way, the orchid will gradually adapt to the natural environment, green leaves, strong roots, and ready to enter the strong growth stage. Thus, after 45 days of care, our orchid has completely revived and grown extremely strongly. The young leaves and new shoots have clearly emerged. The leaves are thick, sturdy and shiny, a sign that the plant is absorbing nutrients very well and growing healthily. As for the roots, when we lift the plant up, we can see the roots growing densely, green and fresh. Many young roots are luxuriant, ivory white. The root tips are shiny green, proving that the plant has begun to absorb water and nutrients stably. Above, the air roots have also begun to spread out to find moisture, helping the plant to balance and grow more sustainably. This semi-hydroponic growing method of natural moisture retention helps the plant develop strong roots, thick leaves, hard stems, and easily adapt to the environment. In particular, the plants planted a few months ago now have extremely strong roots, green leaves, shiny and clean. The roots grow densely, intertwined around the base. Many plants have even begun to produce new flower stalks, signaling a brilliant flowering season to come. As long as we maintain regular clean water changes, avoid dirty, stagnant water, the plant will grow very well. As long as we put enough effort and love into caring for them, the orchids will certainly not disappoint the grower. Strong roots, green leaves, flowers blooming all year round, covering the garden with cool green and wonderful fragrance. I hope this video will help you take better care of your orchids at home. If you find it useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on upcoming simple and natural orchid care tips. If you encounter any difficulties in the process of caring for and growing orchids, don't hesitate to leave me a comment. I'm always ready to support you, so you can grow healthy orchids that bloom beautifully.